Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. It's the first game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Bases are empty here with two away. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Piazza corrals it, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
The pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. No one on with 1 down. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. At the plate now, Eddie Murray. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A line shot to third base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Second inning set to go. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Now the first pitch. Popped up. Murray in foul ground. One away. So bases are empty with one gone. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mantle's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he scurries back to first base safely. So 2 down and a runner at first. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
I got to count 1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Mantle.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two and one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that will bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Mantle comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Up next, Larry Walker trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Nope,
Ball
that's
2
ball.
now.
2-0.
Liner in there for a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. Stepping in now, Joe Morgan as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-2. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Now here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Walker is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Line to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Walker back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Francisco Lindor flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Walker has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up, Wander Franco found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. Stepping in once again is Mickey Mantle. Flew out last time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The count now at 2-2. So a full count now. Hannes Wagner waits on deck. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So the next to bat will be Hannes Wagner, popped into foul ground his last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move. Gone!
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended? Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding forward now is the DH, Frank Thomas, grounded out in his last at-bat.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So now it's Brian Reynolds. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. Mantle's on the move. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Just like this.
hurry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next for Miami, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Yasmani Grandal. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So here's Francisco Lindor now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And now here is Mickey Mantle. He grounded out last time up. Lee Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Got him hung up out there between second and third, and they'll just tag him here for the out. Into the box now, Chipper Jones, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up is Larry Walker, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Next, here is Joe Morgan, a base hit in his first trip. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reynolds will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Into the box, Mike Piazza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Lindor onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Boston cleanup hitter Hannes Wagner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone. Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2 to Murray, and that finishes the double play. Now into the box, Frank Thomas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mantle's on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in is Wander Franco. He flew out in his last debut. Line drive base hit. Standing in now, Eddie Murray. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. The second for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. First offering. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So stepping in is Francisco Lindor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. Hit down the line at first. A foul ball here, 0-1. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And stepping in, Chipper Jones. First pitch coming, here it is. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan.
Out in front of it, strike one. Now here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
One and two, here it comes. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in will be Larry Walker. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Plate now, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman,
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Next to hit is Mike Piazza. Fly out for him in his last trip. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get there as it falls in. At the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Right fielder giving chase. Now to bat, Wander Franco. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this is the left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Honus Wagner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Wagner over at second. Lindor at first, 1 gone. Justin Verlander takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here it is on 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. As a look now to pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Betts. But he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. He's in at second safely. As 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up. And now, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. So they've batted around. And again, here is Juan Soto as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 7-5 game. So now to the plate, Larry Walker. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. all set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Hannes Wagner.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get two. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Hero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Standing in now, Mookie Betts. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Next to dig in, Frank Thomas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Aaron Luke enters the ball game out of the pen. Looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Now it'll be Joe Morgan. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Joe.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And it's fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Into the box, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Verlander pauses. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Betts. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. And up steps Salvador Perez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by the infield.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Salvador Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
See, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-6 ball game. Off and running is Lindor. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Lindor, a runner at second with one away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And that's the second out. And now they've got the runner as he thought about going home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So next to bat will be Eddie Murray. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Popped up. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And another foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. And there's the first out. Ready to take his axe again. Francisco Lindor blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, 2 down now. Next to stand in is Mickey Mantle. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mantle's on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-6, the final score in this game. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Raisel Iglesias earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
they came alive. At the same time, I play my soul got mad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, singing R.I.P. to my big boy tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come down to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, QLT, you better than my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks, ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. G's getting faded, hope getting faded. 8, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents they took care of me. Made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
was a dream. Yeah.
When I turned 19, chase my dreams.
Take care.
Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe.
Pick up the pace.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. It's a custom league battle under the lights between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Franco has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Eddie Murray.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Francisco
The pitch.
Lindor.
High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. That brings up Mickey Mantle. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him.
That is third.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Getting weakly back to the mound. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
That is good. The first baseman,
Nolan Ryan gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. In now, Lou Gehrig. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in to second for one. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. Second inning set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pull, that's inside. Nice.
1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. To the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Soto at second. Mantle first with no outs. Fouled off. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Couple of runners on base with one down, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. And now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Walker has it, and it's a quick out, number one. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and there are two away now. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I got the count. 1-2.
But he can't bring it down. Base hit. Into the box now. Mike Piazza. Oh, goodness. Not ready for that slider at all. That's strike one. Yelich is running. And that is into right field. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Mantle is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. That brings up Wander Franco. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Lindor has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. Go on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So the Red Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty B, and he still turned it around.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And a step off. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now at the plate, here is Mickey Mantle. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Lindor is there. And that's the third out. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
Popped him up. Gehrig is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Going to be a tough play on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At the plate now is Larry Walker. He popped out in his first trip. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them
got him looking, and that'll do it. So here is Eddie Murray as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Mantle will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that one yanked just foul. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. One strike to count. He collected a base hit his first time up. Fastball called for strike two. Yelich is running. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Oh, he brought it back. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
This will take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Goes the other way as this is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. In now, Mickey Mantle. They'll still lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. From the stretch. He swings and grounds it to short. Right to him. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Wander Franco. First offering. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now a flare out toward right center. Lindor retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one. Stepping in next, Eddie Murray. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here now is Juan Soto. As it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Out. On to first, it's a double play. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman, Lou.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Eddie Murray. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Murray.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Number 8.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, is strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. And that is off the wall. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Josh Hader enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 71.
Mookie Betts will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fly ball right down the line and left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He doubled his last time through. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. At the plate now, Mickey Mantle lifted into the air out towards center field. Mantle is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. And now, Mickey Mantle grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Hit to short. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Next up is Joe Morgan. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Lee Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First offering on its way.
Lee.
1-0.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one.
That's ball
No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Popped him up. Piazza shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate is Eddie Murray. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Christian.
Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 the count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now for the Marlins. Mike Piazza, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. Hooking up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Right back to him on the mound. In the box, Eddie Rosario came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Up next,
digging in will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Runner goes for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he is in there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to hit, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Now a flare out to left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Blake Holmes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in next, Eddie Murray has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. Now here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Both Sox get the win.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win.